Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. You know it's lightweight. Drew Titan, Bronze on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is the Painful Excellence Podcast. Good morning. How y'all feeling? See, we got in the building. Macados, Mac of the South, my fam, what's good? Love is the word. Salute, sis. NY Willis, Kano, Local Sports. Welcome, bro. I just threw you that wrench, my fam. Jave, my brother. Salute. Jack, what up? Alfred, what up, bro? Glad you could join us. The Picasso, salute. Kyla Dukes. Yes, sir. Queen. Hey. Yes, ma'am. Andrew Charles, salute. Smash the like button, y'all. Now listen, my work schedule changed a little bit, so we're gonna be here every Monday. All right. As of June 27th, we'll be back every Monday through Friday. June 27th. All right. You know, it's just the life of a working man. I'm not doing this thing full time. You know, I've been working for the city long enough that I can't just walk away from it. They're gonna have to pay me. You know what I mean? So I'm juggling right now. So my work schedule changed temporarily. Mondays I could do this. Maybe I'll squeeze in Sunday night, maybe, depending on how I feel. But as of June 27th, we'll be back here Monday through Friday at midnight. No doubt, Connor. I appreciate you, brother. Phenomenal Mexican in the building. All right. So, I saw this picture, and it kind of reminded me of a point in my life. Bro, yeah, Yahweh. It reminded me of a point in my life where, you know, women, I did a show a while ago, and it was called, Are Women Frenemies with each other? You know, smile in their face, and then they smile in each other's face, and when they get around each other while that one person's not there, they all get to talking about each other. And I remember asking a question, now fellas, you know, and ladies, and y'all could chime in if you want. Fellas, you ever met a chick and when you get to know her, she just lets you know, I don't have that many female friends, and out of curiosity, you say, well, why is that? And what do they always say? Oh, because ladies are jealous. Women are jealous. You're like, You don't keep a wide circle of women around you because women are jealous. It's like, yo, in one hand, you'll say, I don't keep a lot of women around because women are jealous and women are haters. As I got older, that term hater became very popular. And, oh, women are haters, and I don't, you know, itches are haters, and I don't keep them around like that. And meanwhile, when we as men eventually will connect with those same women that you don't keep around, and then when we have complaints, a lot of these women will side with those women. Like there's something wrong with us. Yo, aren't you the ones just saying, you know, aren't you the ones saying that you don't keep women around because women are jealous? You understand what I'm saying? It's like, it's ridiculous. So, I just saw this random picture online. I don't know these women from a hole in the wall, but it brought me to I don't know any of these women in the picture, but this picture brings me to a point in time in my life where, you know, I had a large group of friends who knew a large group of women, and we all went out to these parties or whatever, and they took pictures like this. And whenever these girls would separate, all of my boys would come back and tell me that these chicks were talking about that she was talking about her, she was talking about her, she was talking about her, and all of them don't like her. And this one, you know, she got a baby, and just talking. They all, when they separated, they talk shit about each other. I was like, what the? Nah, Picasso, I don't know who these women are. I don't know. I just saw it, and it just reminded me of a point in my life, and I'm like, whoa. So it'll be like 5 of my boys, and we'll, you know, and it's like an equal amount of chicks, or maybe there's like more chicks than there are of men, and then there's always 1 or 2 chicks left out, and those be the one that be ready to go home. Those be the one that's giving all the advice. No, don't talk to that one. No, I wouldn't talk to him. Or I wouldn't do this, and I wouldn't do that. But no one picked you. You understand? These girls, we separate those girls. They all start telling on each other. Mr. Shelton, salute. They all start telling on each other. This one breath stink. This one feet stink. This one got an STD or had an STD. This one baby daddy's on his way here right now. I wouldn't date her. You see, love is a word. See, that's because you're an adult. Dr. Mark in the building. Salute. I was just watching your video before I went live. Powerful stuff. You know, and I asked this question before. Are women frenemies? And to add to that, I got to ask, do women keep women single? Do they keep them single? There was times where me and my friends would go out to the club and we find these women, and when we separate them and start shooting our shot, they all end up talking about each other. It was like so like ridiculous. And then you're like, what? I'm sitting there trying to get to know you, and all four of those chicks that are with my friends, you telling me that all of them are bad news, or that one's bad news, or that one might be pregnant right now. That one just gave head to some random dude before she got in the club. And you know what I'm saying? Whole time I just let Shorty talk. This happened a few times. Whole time I let Shorty talk. You know what I was just saying to myself? And you with them every weekend. Let me tell you something. When I was growing up, I forget which age it was, but it was fairly early when I started to understand that there's some people that are going to live around your way that you go to school with, that you're going to see every day. You might end up like, hanging out with or playing in the sandbox with or whatever the hell. But as you get older, you're going to understand that you don't have to be around them because they're going to have characteristics that you don't share. And they may be bad news. All right? And they're not your friends. They are acquaintances. They are associates. And sometimes, depending on what they're doing, you don't want to be around. There was a dude that we grew up with, and when we got older, he developed a little bit of a reputation that we didn't appreciate. And we were hearing about it, and we were like, is that true? Or are these girls making it up? And then one day we witnessed it, and when it was escalating, we intervened. This dude liked to put his hands on women. And we was hearing about it. Oh, yo, he shoved her, then he mushed her, then he popped her in the lip. And we was hearing this stuff on several different occasions about this dude not keeping his hands on himself. We was like, that can't be right. And then one day we were somewhere, and he was dating this chick, and they went back and forth. He jumped up and grabbed her by the throat and started ragdolling her all around. And it was in her house, in her living room. We jumped up and grabbed him like, yo, bro, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? And I'm saying to myself, I swear to God, I never saw that. I never saw that behavior in this dude. But I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you something about him. Young men, we roughhouse. We're growing up. Well, at least my era we did. We went outside, we played. You know what I'm saying? You go outside, you fall, you cut yourself, whatever. As long as the blood's not running down your forearm, you just keep on playing. I wasn't worried about getting infected. I got upstairs. Oh, what happened? I got a little, scratch on my leg, a little cut. Mother throw alcohol on it or some peroxide because it didn't burn like alcohol, and bandage it up and go back outside. We didn't stop playing until we had a broken bone. But this fella I'm talking about, and I'm just sidebarring on this fella, he wasn't roughhousing like us. He didn't play fight with us. He didn't slap box with us. When we got older and we had like real problems with like some cats coming through the neighborhood starting trouble, and we had to defend ourselves, he was always the one running. But we didn't blame him because we knew he was a sucker. So it's like we didn't ask him, yo, why you run? Because we knew what it was. We had to talk about that. Yo, when so-and-so came through here, we all fighting, and so-and-so, I'm not going to say his name, I said his name. And he ran. And I said, we can't be mad at him. Because back in 1983, we was play fighting. He was always running from everybody. We're playing. He's running. We playing tag. You tag him a little too hard, he start crying. I said, this is his nature. So now he's all grown up. Now he a little pretty boy. But he a sucker. He ain't fighting no man. But that hurt his feelings so much to the point where now when he's getting older, he's gotten older. Now we was young adults in our late teens and going into our early 20s. You know, we just started hearing these things like, yo, that can't be him because he's a sucker. He was like, getting in no beef like that. And then it made sense. Psychologically, it made sense. All of that stuff, you know, hey, man, I grew up being a punk all my life. I'm not going to let no woman talk to me. Okay, you don't let no woman talk to you like that. Leave her alone. If she in your crib, just ask her to leave. If you're in her crib, get up and leave. If you're out, leave her at the table. Drop some money and leave her at the table. This dude was putting his hands on women. I was like, bro, whoa. And then when we saw it, we was like, whoa, what are you doing? I told him one time, yo, nah, bro, don't do that. And, you know, safe to say, he did it again, and he did it to the wrong chick. Because Shorty had some brothers that he ain't know about. And I'll just leave that there. So, it's whatever. But back to these women. They're their own worst enemy. And I'm not saying all women. And like I said, I don't know these women in the picture. It just, this vibe just took me to a moment in my life in the 90s where I was like, wow. Girls will leave the hood, best of friends, get to the club, and throw some dudes in the mix. They all start turning on each other. And I've seen it to the point where it's sad. It's real sad. They all start turning on each other. So I asked the question a while ago, are women frenemies? And in my experience, a lot of them are. Do single women keep women single? The answer is yes. Let me ask y'all a question. Fellas, if you have a wife, 88 Sports Talk salute. You have a wife. Is it proper for her to associate herself with a lot of single women? And when I say associate herself, I'm not talking about co-workers. You go to work and you get around these single women. You know, that's business. Y'all working. I'm talking about if your wife is getting up and leaving. First of all, there's rules. Joseph Townsend in the building. No doubt, fam. No doubt. Enjoy that cigar. Let me keep you company with this conversation, brother. Much love and appreciation. Let me say this. Married women shouldn't be hanging out with single women. The vibe is different. I'm not talking about she can't go to no birthday parties or work association parties, work, little parties at the office. I'm not talking about that. If your wife, what I'm saying, she's working, whatever. I'm talking about every weekend. And not just one single friend. I'm talking about like a group of single friends. Because single women go out to hang out, to get attention. I don't want to hear, I just want to go out and listen to the music. And no. Single people, men too. All right. Single people go to public places. They can't enjoy the festivities, but they go to socialize. Don't let them tell you that they don't. They do. They do. A group, Ricky Williams in the building, a group of single men go to bars and lounges and pool halls for what? To hang with each other. And they will stop in a heartbeat if they see a couple of, or even one woman at the bar by herself. That's like, yo, it's time to eat. Who's going? If it's more than one, let's go and see who they pick. They're trying to court the women. Okay? Women don't hang out in groups not to be seen, not to get attention, me tell you something. You don't like dancing that much. You're not that good at it. You can listen to music in the crib, but you don't. You get with your friends, you get with your girlfriends, to go to the bar, to go to the lounge, to go to the club. You put on your best outfits, your best scents, you're smelling good, you're looking good the best way you know how. Get your hair all done up. You don't worked Monday through Thursday and you just got paid Friday night. And you take your last bit of money to go impress people that you don't know with money that you don't have. But if you can get a fella to buy you a drink, that's a bonus. Oh, yeah, I bet, yeah, I'm getting to that. Now, this group of women, 3, 4, 5 women, they'll call each other up. Yeah, girl, get my hair done, get my nails done, whatever. They end up somewhere. Now, they all single except for one. So it's 5 women. One is married. One. Now, that one married woman, she can have single friends. And going out every once in a while, that's fine. But I'm talking about single women have a lot of time on their hands. And don't let them tell you that nonsense that they ain't looking for nobody. Trust me, if somebody comes along, they're going to stop what they're doing to entertain that thought. Which is why the married woman shouldn't be making time to hang out with single women. Because if the single women gave a shit, if they wanted to be in a relationship, what would they do? They would sit down and ask the married woman, how did you meet your husband? What is the marriage life like? Because, for whatever reason, I'm looking for a man and I just want to get it right. These bumbling idiots will go to the bar, go to the lounge, go to the club, and they will feed off of each other. And it's like the blind lead the blind. Shorty will sit at the damn bar, a fellow will approach you, hey, how you doing? He could be very genuine. Hey, yeah, can I buy you a drink? Da-da-da-da. And there's nothing wrong with the brother. She don't know nothing about him. She will look to her friends for confirmation. And the girls will be looking and be like, not him. It's rare that these girls will say, well, fuck these chicks, man. Let me see what this nigga about. And if I've seen it. She see what he's about. These girls want to know everything that's happening from that Friday to that Sunday. Did you call? Did he call? Y'all going out? What he drive? Where he work? Your business. Girl, his pants was kind of tight. I don't know. He was over there with that guy. The other guy got his eyebrows done. I don't know. He might be one of those down low brothers. I don't know. Women could be some funny creatures sometimes. I mean, dudes, we're funny too. Trust me, I've had my moments growing up. I've shared a lot on this channel. But right now I'm talking about the woman. I've walked up on a chick with a dress size, like 2 sizes too small. You can see the top of the brown of her female parts. Cheeks hanging off the side of the stool. You walk up, say, hey, can I buy you a drink? No, I'm good. I just don't want to be bothered. You in a club with loud ass music. That dress is 2 sizes too small. You're looking good. I'm not trying to bring you home. But you sitting there at the bar. What you mean you don't want to be bothered? Why are you here? Why you here? All the festivities. Why are you here? You want to be bothered? Listen, man. Shut your face. Shut your damn face. You look stupid. Get out of here. Do you think a woman that I just described can give a single woman advice on how to be married? How to find a man in a loud ass club? Get out of here. Single women can't go to their single friends and start talking about what a good time they had with a guy that they met. Queen said, hell no, my married friends were the main ones. I'm asking them shit about advice. Chris Felton, salute. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I also say I refer to women as being mental terrorists. And like I said, man, you meet women and they be like, yo, I don't keep a lot of women in my circle because women are haters. I mean, if women are saying that about each other, I'll say this again. If women are saying that about each other, what do you think men are dealing with? What are we dealing with here? Now, you're right, Yahweh, because some men will put up with that indecisive and ridiculous attitude. And see, fellas, this is what I've been saying, man. All that taking one for the team, that was cool when you were younger and you ain't know where your next piece of tail was coming from. So it's like, man, all right. Listen, when you're younger, you know, I get it. Your hormones are out of order. You're waking up, you know, with erections. I mean, you know, that still happened to me sometimes, you know, but I mean, I know it's rough. Once you hit puberty and you don't know what's going on, you're 16, 17, you wake up dry humping the mattress, or every 8 seconds you're thinking about a chick. And it's hard. But listen, when you get older, you got to get control of that. Ain't no more taking one for the team, man. Go home. Go home and shake dice. There's more than enough internet pornography for you to choose from. There's toys now. There's Hobots. You know what I'm saying? Get it off. There's no shame in it. You know why? How many people you know got children out of wedlock and that are unhappy? It's like, yo, I don't regret my son. I don't regret my daughter, but damn it, I got to deal with this knucklehead for all my life. And that goes both ways. Women, y'all get horny too. And it's like, yo, you know how many women I know that say, yo, I don't regret this baby right here. It's a great child. But I got to deal with this fucking idiot. I don't stress him for nothing. He pop up, and then he pop up, and he's a great dad. Then he disappeared for a week. I don't hear from him. Then he pop up again, and the kid be like, "Oh, where's daddy at?" And I'm trying to keep the peace, and I don't keep him from him. I don't want nothing, but damn, I've seen stuff like that. And when I've heard those females say that, for the most part, they've understood, like, you know what? That one night where I let my guard down, that one night where I just said, yo, I had to get this off. And I went in and I didn't check for the hat. I just went in, got off, and then I missed my period. You know, and the way the world is designed, you know, men, you're responsible. Away to courts. And we live in an era where women will decide to keep a child, make a family, and disregard the quality of man. So he was good enough for you to smash that night, and he looked so good, but he's not good enough to be a father. And you didn't know he was like that, but you didn't interview him. You didn't conduct the interview. The interview for you was a couple of drinks, ha-ha, kiki, and a nice grind on the dance floor, and then you just went for it. Later on that night, 4 a.m, he's smashing. He's tearing your spine out. And then that proceeds for about a year or so, and then, you know, can't really complain. Make that bed laying it. Phenomenal Mexican, that's 100%. There's a lot of babies born out of revenge. We're in an era now where it's like a baby's not like a bundle of joy, and you know, people are happy. Both grandparents from the father and the mother are happy. It's not that. It's, yeah, I got you, nigga. Gotcha. Now you're going to have to deal with me. Now I'm going to drive you crazy. I'll be in the court, out of court. It's stupid. But let me get back to this topic. A single woman cannot tell another woman how to get a man. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. A divorced woman, I'm going to say eight times out of 10, a divorced woman who, Johnny Q, what up? A divorced woman who led the divorce, who initiated the divorce. And that's what I'm saying, 8 times out of 10, because there are exceptions to the rule. Women, like, they just fed up because the guy legitimately has been fucking up. I get that. That's what I'm saying, 8 times out of 10. But I don't know the exact math, but I do know, if you look it up, women, black women in particular, are walking away from relationships. And it's like they don't want to be married. This I can do it all by myself mentality this is the shit now. I'm telling you, society did a number on us, man. Did a number on us, man. These sisters are walking around here saying they dead ass don't need us. Okay? And I wish them luck with that. Women are raised to be independent and angry for no fucking reason. There's women not wanting to get in relationships because of shit that they've seen or heard. Like, it's not their situation. So you painting men with a broad brush. It's like, it's disgusting. You know what I mean? So a divorced woman who is newly single, she'll be in the crew talking about, oh no, see that man, you see that little thing he did with his shoulder? See, my ex-husband used to do that. And what that means is you should mind your goddamn business, man. The best lesson to be taught is experience. And sometimes people got to go through it. They got to go through it. It's ridiculous. So yeah, absolutely. Women will keep women single. 100%. What could a woman that initiated the divorce tell her girlfriends about marriage? All she could say is why she got divorced. But at the end of that conversation, she should say, disclaimer, that's my story. Don't have to be yours. A lot of women don't do that. They'll just get on their high horse. They'll get on their invisible soapbox and just start talking shit. It's ridiculous. Alfred, yeah, it's 100% that feminist movement. Mansa Musa, my brother, salute. It's absolutely that feminist movement, and it's bullshit. We're going backwards. And I'm going to tell you something, man. These women that think they could do that shit by themselves, there's a change coming, and there's also a storm coming. And I'm not going to scare people or whatever, but somehow feminists think that men are against them. And that's not the case, man. It's not the case, man. I'm going to do a short video about a book that I found. Well, someone showed it to me online. They emailed it. They said, hey, have you seen this? And I said, no. And I Googled it, and I found the book. I went on Amazon, and I found the book. And then some of the brothers on YouTube was talking about it. That brother, what's that brother's name? The light-skinned brother, MTR, Mediocre Tutorials. And I listened to his video, and then I went back and I read the back of the book. I said, this cannot be real life. This cannot be real life. Listen, man, this feminist movement. Listen, man. And let me be clear. Not all feminists are lesbians. A lot of them are just angry women for nothing. For nothing. What the fuck are y'all so mad at? God damn. But I'm gonna do a video on it, man. I'm gonna do a video on it, and I might end up doing a live on it too, because y'all not gonna believe this shit, man. I mean, I saw it and I said, yo, this is not real life. But you see, you know who marches to the tunes of a book that is written? Wait till I review that book, y'all. It be these single women. They don't want to see their friends happy. They don't. They do not want to see their friends happy at all. And if they're happy, they always talking shit. Oh, she don't come out no more. She got herself a man now. She don't come out. She ain't got no time for us. Damn right. Yo, listen, man. This is further proof. Now watch the connection, y'all. You know, women want supermen. They want a man to make a strong 6 figures, have an 800 credit, got houses in Acapulco or whatever. He's supposed to be able to stop what he's doing and take all around the world. He got to have a beard. He got to have big shoulders, a 6-pack, a big old dick. Got to be a Superman and a porn star in the bedroom. And he got to look a certain way. Meanwhile, of course, they look like a bag of dirt. They can look however they want to look. But they want a man to look like that. And he's supposed to have her undivided attention. No other woman can want him. And he has to have her undivided attention. And when we say things like, what are you bringing to the table? Some of these women will get mad. Listen, any man that's making X amount of dollars, all right? A man that's making a strong 6 figures, he's working damn near 12 to 16 hours a day. There's only 24 hours in a day. A man that's making a strong 6 figures is working out the house at least 12 to 16 hours a day. If he has a business, if he's working a conventional job making 6 figures, because that's possible, he's out the house and gone like about 12 to 16 hours a day. At least. If he's a business owner, forget about it. He barely has time. He's making moves. So you're reaping the benefits of that. He got the house, he has the car, he got the looks, and he's a boss. But you know how many chicks will still be living off the fat of his land and will still have shit to say? You ain't got no time for me. I don't feel alive. You're not romantic, bitch. I'm working 12 to 16 hours a day. When I come home, in the house that I paid for, the car that I drive home, the car that I leave for you, the Mercedes-Benz truck that I leave for you, and all I ask you to do every 3 weeks is I give you money, go get the groceries, meal prep for me. When I come home, I might have a bad day. I want to watch the damn game when I come home. When I come home, I want to watch the game, or I want to read my book. I want to play my goddamn Xbox. I want to sit on my porch and smoke a cigar. I just might want to vent with my boys on the phone because they are business owners too. Because men at a certain tax bracket associate with other men in that other tax bracket. Why? Because Andrew 100, salute. Why? Because people of like mind hang around people of like mind. You don't catch stockbrokers and real estate moguls. You don't catch them associating with the employees at McDonald's. You understand? So he might have to pick a friend's brain or associate's brain or just sit down and just clear his mind and get counsel. 502 King, G5 Gabe, salute. And get counsel from people of like mind. And I've seen women get good men like that, and they'll be jealous of that. Oh, he don't need me for nothing. He always on the phone with his friend. That's not his friend. That's a guy he's in business with, and they're trying to work some shit out. Why can't you just relax and be happy? You're living in a house, 2-car garage, pool in the back, big old lawn. He's going 12 to 16 hours a day. He comes home and he just wants to be left alone for a little bit so he can just get the day off. You might have to call a person that's in the same business that he's in. Yo, man, I had this problem, da-da-da-da. And that might take another hour. And when he gets off the phone, what you need to do is your job. Cook that fucking dinner. Rub his feet if he needs it. All right? Run his bath water. Ask him about his day. If he wants to talk about it, that's fine. Rub his back. If he feels like laying up under you, and cuddle with him. If he wants to smash, don't tell him no. Why? Now, everything I just said, there's going to be some woman that says, oh, no, I'm not no fucking slave. Look at the picture I just painted. You're not a slave, but I didn't say you're working, right? You're home all day. He's working 12 to 16 hours a day. He just left you the keys to the Mercedes-Benz truck and a 2-car garage in the house that he's paying for, with a pool in the back, a big old lawn. All you have to do is what? Take care of the fucking life that he's providing for you. Why is that wrong? Everything that I just said, there will be some woman somewhere that'll hear that and hear it all fucking wrong. Let me tell you something. If I gotta come home, right, and my wife gives me attitude like that, then that's not no, because that's not fair. Based off the scenario I gave, listen carefully. Based off the scenario that I gave, in this day and age, you have you have couples that work. My wife works. It is what it is. But I guarantee you, if I was caking off like that and she chose to stay home, I wouldn't have that problem. It's understanding your place. My place is out in the world, you know what I'm saying, taking these hits, letting life beat on me so she can have it easy, so I can take care of my family. Not easy, but you get what I'm saying. I'm choosing to take those punches in the face in the world. And all I need for her is to take care of home base. That's teamwork. That's the teamwork. You see, Queen? And you see shit like that. That's very important. You see? She had two male co-workers that started running with a certain single guy in our department. They both ended up divorcing their wives and marrying thoughts that they met. Those two dudes should not have been. Jeff, what up, bro? They shouldn't have been running around with a single guy. That shit'll get you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I'm older now. When I was at the other job, these cats, I'm like legitimately 15 years older than these cats. They're like, yo, Reed, yo, man, it's Friday, man. We got an RDO coming up, yo. Yo, you should come out with us. You can turn up. We're gonna turn up this weekend. Turn up. Nigga, I take naps. Got a wife at home. Turn up, I'm turning over. And when I wake up, I'm smashing. That's what's happening. You see, fellas, you got someone at home that you're digging, you can't wait to get home. And y'all know how it is. Y'all got kids, you gotta schedule your adult time. You know what I'm talking about. And then you gotta make sure she's sleeping. Poke your head in the room. You know what the worst feeling in the world? It's 2 a.m. Poke your head in the room. Make sure baby sleep. And they wake up like the Undertaker. Hi, Daddy. What are you doing up? Monster know what I'm talking about. It's like, why are they awake? Why are they fucking awake? It's school tomorrow. Why are they awake? Why are they awake? Why are they awake? You got to make an appointment to have adult time. But you know what, though? I'd rather that. At least I know I have some in-house. I'd rather that than going to the club and meeting a random and striking out. And you see, that's why a single woman don't need to be hanging out with her fucking friends. A married woman don't need to be hanging out with her single friends. Hang out with them just once in a while is cool. But those single women live a single life. They can't be calling you up, yo, girl, yo, we going here, you come. No. I got a man at home. I got shit to do. Ain't it funny? They will try and shame her for that. Oh my God, the boss is home. Oh yeah, what you gotta do? You gotta cook, you gotta clean. Bitch, you wish you had someone you could go home and cook and clean for. But you don't. Which is why you going out all day. To what? Jump and party around to the latest rap song? Guess what? Your homegirl who's married is jumping around to the same rap song with her husband, and the kids are away for that weekend, and then she's drinking with her husband, and she about to get her spine ripped out. And your ass is in the club. And let me tell you something. In your 20s, it might be cute. Your late 20s, I'm being nice when I say late 20s. The countdown begins. In your mid 30s, you're like, uh-oh. When you're in your 40s, it's like, turn up. It's time to slow down. What a lot of women do. What a lot of these women do. They wait. They done fucked off their youth. I said this a billion times. Hot girl summer here, hot girl summer there. A couple of abortions. Some of them have a couple of abortions. Some of them keep the kids, plural. By the time they're in their mid-30s, it's like, okay, now I'm ready for a relationship. Now I'm ready to hit the dating scene. Now you're ready to hit the goddamn dating scene. And enter walks the Idris Elba looking dude. He makes $170,000 a year. His credit is through the roof. He's 43 years old. All right. No kids. Was engaged, but for whatever reason it broke off. This is a scenario, y'all. Homeowner, no drama. And you sit down with him off the application, you finally meet up with him. He's like, okay, man, this guy's looking great. And now he says, okay, now I've told you about me. What about you? Yeah, I have 2 children. Divorced? No, I wasn't married. Okay. Where's the father? Oh, well, one father, you have multiple fathers. Okay, well, one guy, I was young. They love that. They love saying that. I was young. Mm-hmm. Okay, fine, you was young, whatever. What about the next one? Oh, I didn't know he was a bum, and I didn't know he was this, and I didn't know. Okay. So what's your relationship? What's your kid's relationship with them? It's cool. What's your relationship with them? It's all right. you're lost already. To that woman, you're lost already. Because that man is you're asking that man to come into a situation that he doesn't deserve to be a part of. Being a stepdad is a thankless job. I've seen it. I've dated women with kids, and I said, you know what? I can't. I've broken up with women over that. Look, your kids come first. I understand that. But every time I turn around, you know, you venting about this dude that ain't shit. You venting about that. And there's never any time for us. I come to the crib. It's like a romper room. Kids don't know me and they're climbing on me. What are you doing? I gotta call you to come out. It's like I ain't got no babysitter, but you come chill. No, I don't know your kids like that. I don't need to be around. Why you want me around like that? I want to get up and go. I'm offering to take you out and you can't come out. The children come first. So you know what? I think you need to handle that. You don't need to be dating until the last one is grown and out the house. And that's when you're dating a chick. When I was younger, I was dating chicks. The kids were like 1, 2, 3 years old. As I got older, it got worse. I got my man. I've dated a chick with teenage kids, and that was a nightmare. You can't tell them nothing. They ain't even gonna try. It's ridiculous. Man, single women don't help each other at all. They feed off their bullshit. They invent words. Fellas, and while I'm on that, I told someone this at the gym last week. Because, you know, you hear certain things when you stop your damn music. Listen to these girls. I was on the Stairmaster. Right? It was leg day. So I get frustrated on leg day. And these girls was on a treadmill next to me. And I'm elevated. So I got a phone call, of course. Stopped the music. There was no one I wanted to talk to. You know, some spam shit. And I'm like, hear these girls talking. Oh my God, you know, I got this relationship, man, because, you know, this guy, he was so toxic and They said toxic. I stopped my music for like 2 minutes and I was going to another folder to play some other beats. And they said toxic to one another at least about 5 or 6 times. Fellas, that is not our word. You do not define a past relationship as toxic as a man. That is definitely a woman's term, a feminine term, a female term. All right? Fellas, don't use that term at all. Don't ever use that term toxic. It's not ours. It has become a phrase / excuse for a lot of these women that fuck themselves up. Don't use that phrase. Queen says, I'm a single woman, but I've been married, so I know the game. And I don't ask single women for shit. Word up. I had a sorry ass dude, so I know how to appreciate a good one when I see him. You see, again, Queen, you're an adult. You see, a woman like you, you know, a young lady, 15 years your senior, whatever, you know, if she's looking for advice, you see a woman like you, Queen, you'll say, well, this was my situation. Let me tell you what happened to me. Everything I told you ain't got to be you. You understand? You know what you do? Now watch this, y'all. Everybody in this chat pretty much are people of a certain age. My grandparents legitimately, death do them part. They were together until they died. until they died. And I'm sure they had some. Well, listen, let me paint this picture. And I see you, Andrew 100. Yeah. Bro, I can go on and on about that. Yeah, I know, bro. You're not wrong. Like some of these women are out of it. They have a warped sense of reality. But dig this here. How many of y'all listen? I had two grandmothers. They all had kids. All right. I'll say this. A friend of mine, right? His grandparents' house. It was his grandparents' house. And around the corner, he had another grandmother with like 7 kids. And everybody knew each other. And in the summertime, there'd be a cookout and everybody, the 2 women, and his grandfather be on the porch, passing out hamburgers and everything else. And you know what? It didn't dawn on me until I got older. And I asked my boy, I said, yo, that. He said, yo, bro, it didn't register when we was kids. When we got a little older, I was like, wait a fucking minute. That's cousin so-and-so and so-and-so and his grandma, and I was calling her grandma, and they lived here, and they were here, and then she was, oh, shit. And I'm sure there was some drama, but you know what was important? Nitty G, what up, bro? You know what was important? The kids ain't know about it, because the kids were just running around playing, going to school, and doing what they had to do and being kids. Adult shit was kept with the adults. Y'all remember that? Stay out of grown folk business. You would get punched in your face for minding grown folks' business. At my age, mind your mother effing business. You will get punched in your face. It's not your business. Be a child. Stay in a child's place. Go outside and play. You ain't paying no bills. You ain't got Flatboy Play salute. You ain't paying no bills. None of that shit. So go be a child. Go upstairs and play the Atari. Y'all remember Atari? That's how old I am. Go play the ColecoVision. You understand? That's real talk. Go upstairs and get it done. Opt in the LD in the building. You know what I'm saying? So what I've been finding is these single women today, I'm talking about the single women today, these young ones, they are, what they're doing is they're looking at their grandparents and they're viewing that life as a form of abuse. But here's the thing. Women today are free to do so much. And meanwhile, these women today, as what I've come to know, what we call now modern women, because they are modern of today. These modern women, with all this freedom, are making these weird choices and still blaming men. They choose to get on social media, for example, and twerk and do all kinds of weird stuff. Jay, everything, salute. They get on social media and start twerking and doing all this stuff. And when we point that out and say, yo, look, man, this is, once you put it out online, it's forever. At some point, this woman's going to want a relationship. This woman's going to want a job somewhere. This woman's, maybe want a job somewhere. This is going to follow her forever. And some modern women will say, well, look, she's only doing that for attention. From what? Men. No. Because that same woman that's twerking will be like, oh, well, I don't need no man. Twerk, 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 booties clapping. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. 15 years later, now you're in your late 40s. Your looks have declined. You don't need no man. And now you want one. And every man you meet is, oh, I know you. I follow you on the gram. I've been shaking dice to you for years. I didn't know this was you. Now he might want to smash. Does he want you as a wife? No. And what are women doing looking for validation from men that they don't know online anyway? And this is all, man. Steph Curry's wife is looking for validation from other men. She's married to a perennial all-star. Steph Curry's going to go to the Hall of Fame when he hangs it up. And this woman is still looking for validation from men off of social media. Make it make sense. She's won. She won. You married the light-skinned nigga from the NBA. And he's making millions. You legitimately don't have to do a thing. And she's still looking for validation from random men. Why? Because it makes her feel good? She's winning. You know how many women would switch places with her in a heartbeat? Exactly, Yave, but we dogs, though. Yo, men, we don't have that option. We don't have that option. We don't have that option. We don't. We don't. Women determine the dating market. Y'all know that, right? Listen, I've seen every fad over the last 4 decades, man. I'm gonna work backwards. Right now, we're in the era where beards is the shit, a full-grown beard. When I was coming up, if you had a full-grown beard, to me, you look like an uncle. You're like somebody's uncle. So big beards and bald heads, whether you have hair or not, bald heads is very fashionable now. Before, when I was a kid, when you was bald head, who made bald heads cool? Telly Savalas played a detective called Kojak. He used to wink, call everybody baby. Remember Telly Savalas, Queen? Remember Kojak? Yeah. He made being bald cool. Yul Brynner made being bald cool. But to us, when I was coming up, that was old. If you bald meant you lost your hair and you was old. Today it's fashionable. Even if you have a full head of hair, you shave it off. Beards is the shit now. Right? The light-skinned nigga, the dark-skinned nigga. Back to the light-skinned nigga. All kinds of fashion. You know what I'm saying? But women determine the dating market. Because whatever they find sexy, you find men doing it. Gervonta Davis is a walking tattoo right now. I'm not mad at tattoo. I got some shit I'm gonna get on my body. Always said I was gonna do it before it got cool. But I get it, and I'm not knocking fashion. I'm not. I love body art. It's dope. But I'm saying that to say this: women determine the market, and men, we as men, are trying to move within the market. For those of you that are single, you're trying to move within that market. Women control that. What are they complaining about? Oh, I like a man that look like this. Men be in the gym too, trying to get that six-pack. Why? They want to get looks from women. They want to be healthy, but being healthy and your physique is a byproduct of how you take care of yourself. You understand? So if women are controlling the market, what the fuck are women complaining about, really? What are they complaining about? Nothing. They're not complaining about anything. They're just complaining. The world is not enough. The world is not enough. The James Bond film. It's disgusting. So these women that are single, they have all the same preference. And what happens when one of those women land that one guy that they have the same preference for? Is that woman going to take advice from her single friends? Some of them do, and they blow it. Some of them do, and they blow it. And it's disgusting, man. So there's like a war happening, man. There's a war happening that we didn't ask for. I don't even know how we get. Well, I know how we got here. And this feminist movement is going to be the end of it, man. It's going to be the end of it. I was watching this. What's this girl? What's this woman's name? Let me see if I can find her name. Do I have it up here? I don't think I have it. No, Brittany Cooper. Brittany Cooper. Brittany Cooper said, she said black men are being used as a she pretty much said that that black men, I'm trying to remember the word she said. She referred to us being just as dangerous as white supremacists, black men being weaponized. Was the term she used was weaponized? But she referred to us as being just as dangerous as white supremacist group. The way we communicate online. More on her on another time. But she's a professor right here, somewhere in Jersey. And Jersey's the tri-state. That's why I say right here. She's a college professor or something. I'm like, her name is Brittany Cooper, Queen. You can Google her. She's on YouTube. She's a feminist. She's an overweight black woman. Overweight black woman. And the reason why I'm pointing out she's overweight is whenever I see an overweight black feminist, I just look at them and be like, I get it. You probably, and if you didn't spit out no kids and you ended up like that, you just simply have an eating disorder. I don't know if she's married. I don't know if she has children. I don't know why she's that overweight. I don't know. But instead of pointing a finger at men, venting and talking about the problems that they have, and listening to why men are having these problems, instead of doing that, you assault them verbally and try and put some sort of clinical term on us and tell the world, beware of them. They're being weaponized against us. And you're the feminist. We're just wondering what the hell did we do so wrong to women that they fucking act like they hate us all the time. Yo, when I'm in the gym, I avoid eye contact unless, there's some people you see there that hey, I'm not giving up no hugs. Hey, what's up? I don't give no hugs. Every woman in there that sees me on a regular and I see them, I dap it up. Yo, just like the dudes. Yo, and that's it. But outside of that, if I don't know you, I avoid eye contact. I have nothing to say. Yeah, Jay, they hate us for, bro. You know what, Queen? I don't know. Let's Google her. I don't know if she's married to a black man. I don't know nothing about her. I just saw that. Let me see. Brittany Cooper. She's an overweight black woman. She's a college professor. I'm not gonna say she's stupid, but the fact that I watched some of her content and I'm like, I don't get it. An unapologetic black feminist. You're a fat, overweight black woman. The world is against you as it is. You don't need to be fighting with men. You're the last people you need to be fighting with. You need to be fighting to keep. She's an author. Department of Women's Gender and Guidelines. You see something. She's on Wikipedia. Personal life and education. She received a bachelor's arts degree of English and political science at Howard University. Okay, whatever. All right. Occupation, education. She works at Rutgers. And she is overweight, my man. She's like a butterball. And I'm not talking bad about her. I'm just saying what she looks like. Career, publications, books. I don't see anything about, let me see. 2018, her book, Eloquent Rage, A Black Feminist Discovers Her Superpowers, was published by, bro, man. That's what it says right here. It explores black feminism and anger, specifically the anger of black women as a basis of revolutionary action. Look, I don't see nothing about her having kids. Personal, like, wait a minute. Okay, after graduating from Howard University, she received a master's from graduate. Okay, she received PhD. In addition to women's studies, and I don't see nothing about no goddamn family. Okay, researching black woman, hip hop feminism. She was named to. She's a black influencer. I don't see nothing about, bro. All right, listen. D-Man Jr., my brother, salute. Listen, women like that is dangerous because she's educated, which means she knows what she's doing. She's putting out, feminism is so fucking dumb. It's stupid. And it's designed to keep us away from each other. She's a part of the problem. When Shahrazad Ali said, man, look, all of this is related, man. Because these single women will march to her tune because she sounds educated. She's writing books. And those single women will go to that black woman and say, look, you know, I just want a husband. And that woman will say, you don't need no husband, girl. You are strong. You a black woman. You strong. You don't need no man. Okay? This fucking, man, if the lights go out in this motherfucker right now, and we go back to the Stone Age, no internet or nothing, we got to fend for ourselves. Every woman in my family know how to shoot. Can y'all ladies say the same? Okay? I know if the lights go out right now and I got to walk to the car and niggas start getting wild in the street, my wife is going to thank her stars and goddess that I'm here. Why? Because I'm the alpha male. I'm the leader of the pack. And I'm going to knuckle up and I'm going to bust my guns. And I'm going to take care of the pack from the wild hyenas. How y'all feminists going to fucking fare when the lights go out? Because it's going to happen. And I don't want to scare nobody. I want to see how y'all fucking fare up. Wonder Woman is a made-up character, man. I'm telling you straight up and down. If shit got funky, right? And I'm just using this as an example. If shit got funky, and it's either sink or swim, I gotta eat. And I run up on somebody, and then she turn around, this Clarissa Shields. You think she's gonna beat me in the street fight? She might fare better than the average woman, but how you think it's gonna end? Or the jujitsu she learned, or the boxers she know, I'm still 6'2", 220. what's she really gonna do? She might last a little longer than her friend that never bust a gun or fought a fair one in her life. But how you think it's gonna end? Stop saying that you don't need a man. Stop that shit, man. Y'all need to see, man. When y'all get a chance, y'all can go. This is the Wikipedia right here. That's the Wikipedia. And look at the woman sitting down. And I'm not trying to talk bad about her. I'm just telling you what I saw. And she has some nerve with this feminist bullshit. It looks like she's upset because she can't put the goddamn fork down. And then after you look at her on Wikipedia, put her name in the YouTube search engine and look at the bullshit. I was watching some of it. I'm like, yo, she's an articulate spoken, but she's very articulate with how she speaks, but she's dead wrong. She'll make one good point and flip it. None of this shit makes sense. This is the woman that a single woman that wants a man in her life will go to, and she'll be telling her, you don't need no man. And you know what, Queen? Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but probably. What makes her? Oh man, I'm about to say it. Let me try and say it as politically correct as I can. What makes her any different from then the closet homosexual little boy that is fed up with life and then actually picks up a firearm and gets to dump it on innocent people? She's the same way, but she's doing it from a more tactical standpoint. She's putting out books and she's planting seeds. What happens when the young 18-year-old starts buying into her bullshit? By the time that woman is 25 years old, she's so warped and she thinks men are trouble and she thinks she don't need no man. And if she gets a man, she don't want that man to take her last name. It's warped out here, man. Bro, Queen, you know what? You're probably right. Because I'm looking at the picture and I'm trying not to be disrespectful. But what man, Queen, look, you see the picture, y'all. If y'all went to the Wikipedia, you see the picture. What man is going to want, what man, unless he's an extremely, that's beyond chubby chasing. What man looked at her and said, you know what, she gorgeous? There might be a couple out there, I don't know. But dude looked at her and said, yo, she's hot. I want to wife it. And guess what? Even if he looked at her and says, yo, I want to wife it, she's out of order. She ain't gonna cook and clean for you. And let me be very clear when I say that, because people like to twist words around. Oh, yo, you want a girl barefoot and pregnant? No, let me be very clear. When I say cook and clean, I'm talking about if you're in the house all day and the man's outside getting it, be decent enough to have a meal ready when he come home. This is a woman that's going to say, yo, look, I want a man on my level. So you're a doctor and you're writing books. What man got to be on your level? What happens if it's a guy like one of my coworkers, bus driver, making about $82,000 a year? That's above average in today's climate. So let's say you meet one of my supervisors. They make 100. He's not a PhD. He's barely educated, but he makes about $105,000 a year. Nice guy. He's not on your level. He can afford to take you out. Well, can he? Because looking at the size of your ass, I don't know what that dinner bill is going to look like. That's the only shot I'm going to fire at her. That's the only shot I'm going to fire at her. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Queen, you know how many times? There have been times, listen, Anthony, what up? I've seen studs get get thrown around a club because they had to get reminded that they're women. You trying to man up to a dude that's super bigger than you. You're like, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Get out of here. You are a woman. Stop trying to cowboy up. It's not that serious. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Da, da, da. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we'll treat you like a man. I ain't co-signing that, but I'm saying I've seen it. I've seen it. Like, whoa, what is she doing? Don't touch. Please don't touch. Oh, she touched him. It's over. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. They're on the sidewalk in front of the fucking club. Yeah, you're a woman. Remember? Remember? You're a woman. Come on, man. I've seen a lot of studs get their ass kicked because they didn't want to let shit go. Yo, listen. They are dudes that aren't that crazy. All right? Stop fucking with the bouncer. I've seen studs get beat up by the bouncer. Oh, man. So this woman, what the fuck is her name again? Brittany Cooper. Yeah, I'm gonna read some of her things, but you know what I might do next Monday? We're gonna talk about that book that I saw, and it's frightening. And these are things, and I'm gonna look at one of her books, and I'm gonna see what the fuck is going on with that. I read some of her work, I watched some of her videos, and I was just disgusted. I'm like, you know, if women follow behind her lead, that's the end of the black household. It's bad enough women are out of order. All right. And you fellas that enable that bullshit, let me tell you something. First thing you need to do is stop fucking these women that you're not into. Stop sleeping with these women that you're not into. Because you're giving them hope. Oh, I know I'm all of 5'4" and 300 pounds, but I got something going on. No. Stop giving these girls attention. You're helping them in the long run. You don't give them attention, they're going to say, well, what's going on with me? Well, you're overweight. All right, and you got some things going on. Fix yourself. Because the truth of the matter is, and I didn't make the rules, we're visual creatures. When people see other people that are morbidly obese, outside of having a disease, they look at them and the first thing they think is, man, that's a lazy person. Male or female. Man, how'd they get like that? Now, fellas, you know, I gotta say this, y'all. I gotta say this. When you see an overweight woman, right? And she ain't got no kids, doesn't that like rub you a certain way? And I'm not being mean, y'all. I'm just saying, it's like, okay, most women that size, they spit out 2 or 3 seeds. But you have no kids. Why are you that size? And again, y'all, I'm not mean. I'm just telling you how people think. I've heard women say that about other women. Single ladies, remember I told you that I've gone to the club and there'll be 5 of my guys and we come up with 5 of these girls. And these girls, once you separate them, they start talking about each other. You know how many times I've been with that one chick and she's like, oh yeah, and I don't know why so-and-so, I don't see it. That's my homegirl. I love her, but you know, look at her. Look at her. I don't know why her stomach like that. She ain't got no kids. I've heard them say that about one another. This is what I'm talking about. You see a single woman with no kids, and she's 300 pounds, and she's 5'4". What are you thinking? Yo, where's her discipline at? She can't put the fork down? Maybe she needs to go get counseling to get her weight under control. Maybe she needs some surgery. But she can't walk around like that and think that it's okay. What is she doing about that? Now watch this. This woman, Brittany Cooper, she'll hear a feminine, she's a feminist, she'll hear a man like me say something like that, and she'll find something wrong. How about this? Just keep it simple. I don't want an overweight woman. Let's say a man says that. Yeah, okay, Miss Cooper. I don't want an overweight woman though. I bet you a woman like Brittany, not necessarily Cooper, because I'm gonna read some of her work before I judge her. But I don't like what I've been seeing so far or what I've heard so far. But I'm gonna read some of her work and I'm gonna get back to you guys. But a man is not allowed to have. I just told y'all that the women dictate the dating market, but a man is not supposed to have a preference. The man says, yo, look, man, I know she's cool in the gang and she has a beautiful smile, but look, I don't want to date no fat bitch. I want to date no bitch that's heavier than me. Queen says, yeah, she's gay. I looked up her YouTube videos and vids of these gay WNBA stars came into the feed along with her. Wow, so she's a lesbian. That's that ass. She's a lesbian. Well, there you go, guys. There you have it. There you have it. Now I'm looking at her Wikipedia. In my opinion, if what Queen is reporting 100%, in my opinion, this is my opinion. This is my opinion. In my opinion, if that woman's gay, if she's gay, her Wikipedia should lead with that. The lesbian, feminist, blah, 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 blah. So I already know. You know why she should lead with that? Because if that's a straight female, she shouldn't be looking for advice from her. Does that make sense? I'm talking about advice on how to be a woman. You know why? Because that woman wants to be with other women. There's nothing a gay man could tell me about being a man. Does that make sense, y'all? Does that make sense? Queen said probably. Yeah, but you know, I'm saying if she is, they should lead with that. Does that make sense? No lesbian should tell a woman how to get and keep a man. Because the lesbian probably has another motive. He ain't shit, but I'm the shit. Try it, you just might like it. No gay man, fellas. Is a gay man gonna tell you how to be a man? That's just like the single woman trying to raise a little boy. Hello. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. It can't happen. It does happen. And you know what the result is? Oversensitive, skinny jean wearing dudes shooting up schools because they can't take a fucking joke. Okay? I grew up roasting, and we used to get dirty with it. Not one time that I think about bringing a gun to school and shooting everybody up. Not one time. Now, these kids start roasting in the lunchroom, and one kid takes it too personal. The next fucking day, they come in and they spray up everybody. Why? He said that I have a big head like Super Mario Brothers. Huh? That's all he said. You shot everybody. What? Man. Alfred, 100%. Man, if you have a preference, stick to it. Stick to it, man. Stick to it. If you have a preference, stick to it. And don't let anyone bully you off your square. If you say, yo, look, man, girls are dating the highest weight they could be, fucking with me is $150. Stick to that. Because I've seen these chicks, man. Oh, my man gotta look like this, he gotta look like that, and their stomach is hanging over their belt. You're like, what? All right, so you want LL Cool J, but your stomach is hanging over your shit? Get out of here. Single women cannot give women advice on dating. They're going to keep them single. It's a blind leading the blind. Just like Queen told that story about the two fellas hanging out with a single dude, divorced their wives, got with some thoughts. Wake up, dude. Wake up. That was a bad move. It's different if you was trying to get out your marriage in the first goddamn place, but man, you know, sometimes I don't understand. That's right, Alfred, because you know your worth. You are a king. You treat yourself like a king. You're looking for a queen. If she's not on your program, then keep it pushing. You're entitled to that, no matter what she says. You're entitled to that. We're not telling you ladies to stay home barefoot and pregnant just because. We're saying, yo, look, if I'm out here getting it in the world and you're home, have the decency to get some dinner ready and have it on the damn plate when I get there. Come on now. It's called being decent. I literally saw a video. This woman was like, nah, I just don't get down like that. I'm like, shit, you can cook yourself. I bet you'll never be a wife. And she was cute too, dark skin. Yep. Smash her real hard. Lay up and laugh with her and joke with her or whatever. But you know what? You draw the line when it comes to bringing her to your house. A chick like that, never bring her to your house. I've been in situations like that way back in the day. This chick was just so, I ain't know my father, well, I know him, but I don't know him. I don't need him. And she just had a chip on her shoulder. Every now and again, we get into like a little shit match. Yeah, fuck that, because niggas this, niggas that. But the pussy was good. And then one day she asked me, she said, yo, why you never brought me to your house? At the time, I was with my mother's. Anyway, so I said, no. We hang out. We go out to eat sometimes. I pick up the tab. We go to the hotel. You know what I'm saying? We go around the city. We have fun, whatever. I said, no, I ain't bringing you home. And she says, well, I don't know how I feel about that. I said, do you have a good time with me? Yes. You like me? Yes. Okay. So you've been quite adamant about how marriage is overrated and I don't do windows. And when she said she don't do windows, there was she was saying that was her way of saying being in the house and being a housewife was not her thing. I don't do windows. No, I don't do windows. Because niggas be wanting women to stay home and cook and clean, and I don't do windows. No. I'm not on that. I said, oh, okay. I said, so if a man is working, right, and you're home, if he's making enough money for you to stay home, what are you gonna do? Better bring home this McDonald's or White Castles, and while he's at it, he needs to call me and ask me what I want from there. I don't do windows. That was her little thing. I don't do windows. Okay, word. You don't cook, you don't clean. She's like, I clean up. I clean my room. But, if he think I'm going to be cleaning the house and on my knees, scrubbing floors, and I ain't say all that. And I'm like, okay, she don't want to be a wife. Because if I'm out in the world, busting my ass to support her, and I'm trying to procreate and make a baby, and she don't do fucking windows, aka she don't clean, she don't cook, she don't clean, she does it for herself, which means I would come home and smell the food, but she done fed herself and the kid, and I gotta fend for myself. This is what she was saying. I said, okay, so I kept her where she was. She's cute, great arm piece, nice little ass on her, nice 36C breasts, pretty good in the bedroom, and that's why I kept it. I didn't bring her home. You need to meet my mother, because you know why? Let her have that conversation with my mother. Let her tell my mother, yeah, I don't do windows. What do you mean, honey? You don't wash windows? What do you mean? No, I mean, I ain't getting on my hands and knees and scrubbing the floor and I ain't doing that. As soon as you left, my mom's been on some, that one right there. My mama from Mississippi. She don't play that. Nope. Queen, you know why it's good that sometimes things like that come into your timeline so you can understand so you can understand what it is. Before I delete stuff, I click on it to watch it for a second so I can know how to effing avoid it. You dig? So yeah, man, this has been great, man. I gotta get up in the morning and roast. Y'all know who I'm roasting tomorrow. I'm roasting them all week. So salute to everybody in the Venmo, to sell the Cash App, man. Let's blow this channel up, share it, share the video. You know what I mean? We have fun here. I'll be back next Monday. And we're going to talk about this woman. I'm going to do some work. I'm going to do some homework on her. I'm going to watch some of her videos. I Googled her. I put her on YouTube. A lot of people are talking about her. And I just want more data on her. And I believe her thought process is going to explain what the hell's wrong with today's women. And if they following her charge, I'm really curious about her sexuality. Because if she's a lesbian, no straight woman should be listening to her. A woman that wants to be married and wants to procreate, whatever, shouldn't be listening to her. Because her work sounds angry. But I'm gonna give it a chance, and I'm gonna. She has some lectures. I want to listen to what she has to say, and we're gonna have a conversation about it, man. So like and share the video, y'all, man. Much love and appreciation to all of you, man. For real. Everything's all peaceful. This is an outlet. As of June 27th, that's a Monday. I'll be back, 5 days a week. Painful Excellence podcast at midnight. You know what I'm saying? My work schedule will be changing. We're gonna have fun, man. You already know what it is, man. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This has been the Painful Excellence podcast, man. And I'll be putting up shorter videos. We'll be back here live next Monday. Much love, y'all. Peace.